Forming Israel is usually a challenge on its own, but today we start as the last remaining rabbinic ruler, completely surrounded by people who hate us, and we must survive and take down the Abbasids. Also, if everybody watching subscribed and hit my goal in no time, and it would mean so much to me. Thank you. So as you can see, today we start as Count Benjamin, and yeah, we're not exactly very powerful, and if we actually take a look at our faith, we are the last remaining ruler in the world. Nobody else is a ruler. There's 161 of us left, and it is up to us to make us survive, and we are going to do that by hopefully restoring Israel, which to do that, we need to be illustrious, devoted servant. That's fine. And we also need to completely control Jerusalem, and I assume this last one means that the actual county of Jerusalem needs to have its faith as rabbinic. So this is going to be genuinely pretty tough. Like, the Abbasids hold Jerusalem, and they are massive, easily one of the most powerful empires in the game. But first, a massive thank you to today's sponsor, World of Tanks, which is completely free to play, and you can take part in massive PvP battles across 40 different arenas. And with over 800 tanks from different time periods to choose from, there's something for everyone. Whether you want to be sneaky and ambush, snipe from afar, or rush in head on to destroy your enemies. And by simply just playing, you can earn credits to upgrade and modify your tanks. All of this for free. Plus, the game looks amazing and has incredible polish and runs great. So download World of Tanks today using my link in the description, and new players who use the code COMBAT get a free Cromwell B tank, 250,000 credits, 7 days premium access, and more. And if we look at our start, all the people that surround us do not like us. Our liege does not like us. They are also Jewish, but they do consider us astray, so that does give them the option to usurp our titles, and I assume revoke as well. But if we look at our contract, we do start with religious rights, so we can't demand our conversion, and title revocation, so we can't revoke. So what we need to do is make sure our liege never gets a hook on us, because if he does, he could remove any of these and, you know, take our titles from us, which wouldn't be such a great start. But the plan, I think we are going to have to try and get more powerful inside our liege's empire, but it's going to be tough. The two vassals surrounding us are much more powerful, especially this guy here, and I assume he does have access to horse archers. So yeah, this guy probably not going to be able to fight for a long time. It's one of those starts where we don't even have enough people inside of our court to fill out our council, which is always great. Now what I'm going to do, because a vassal's contract can only be changed once per life, so every time we die, if we change our contract, that may stop our liege ever trying to remove any of these bonuses that we have. So what we'll do is give succession rights, and we'll demand council rights. And now what we can do is demand council position, be a steward, and just like that, up to 4 gold a month, which is going to be huge, because our army, we got Shomas, I believe, and yeah, they're not very good. So I don't know if we'll be building any more of them. They have a lot of screen. I guess that is something, but it's not what we're going to want to build our army around. Yeah, this was recommended to me ages ago in the comments. So if I do find that comment, I will put it on the screen. And if you have any other things you'd like to see me try, please do let me know in the comments. But we start with one county. And I believe, yeah, this guy to our north is probably going to be our easiest first battle. So we need to get a claim on his land, build up our army, and hopefully take him on soon. Now, what I'm going to do to actually fill up my court, every courtier I have, all you need to do is just marry them off. So make sure if it's a woman, matrilineal, pick a stat you would like to have and do that. And then they'll come join your court, and you can just put them straight on your council. So that is probably the easiest early game way to actually do this. Okay, so I think against this guy, we are just going to have to do 2 county wars. So I'll pick up that first claim. And one thing you will notice as well, we are going to be extremely limited with what allies we can actually get, because I believe the only faith that will really properly consider that actually have like land is going to be our liege's faith, and they're not exactly the biggest faith in the world, so allies are not really going to be something we can rely on. Look at that, they're already up to almost 6,000 men, but we are fully built out now, bowmen and our shumas, and we are still less powerful than our neighbor. So we do need one ally to get started, but let's see what we can get, right? Okay, we have this guy here, and he has a 10-year-old son. He won't take matrilineal, so we're going to take a risk here. We're going to marry our daughter off and hope we have a son. If we don't, we're in big trouble. But we're going to do that. Problem is, he may not actually come to war, so we're going to send him gift, just so he likes us a little bit. And we are going to start our war for our claim. Now, because he likes us, he should join. Yes, there we go. I don't think we even needed to send a gift, but it's always better to be safe, because a lot of the time, allies just do not join you. We're going to raise all, and we're not going to go into fight. Oh, it says we're going to win, actually. better army commander, more commander traits, higher quality, and more men-at-arms counter. So we may not even need our ally, but we'll give it a go. Okay, they tried running into our land, which is even better for us if we can catch them. No, they're too fast. I don't want to leave my land. We only have one county. If that gets sieged, we lose. Maybe if we're quick siege... No, we need to actually go fight back. I am not risking losing our one county. And there we go. And they were left with 370 men. So I think we should be free now to actually go and siege their capital. And there we go. We've had a son and heir. So yeah, that marriage is okay. It wasn't a bad decision. Although, could have gone very wrong. And just like that, we've picked up our first county. Now, it's tribal, so I believe, yeah, we don't exactly make yet. So what we're going to have to do is try and become a duke as soon as we can for 250 gold and grant any tribal counties away. Yeah, all the people surrounding me are tribal. I believe we may be the only feudal person in this kingdom. So I'm going to pick up this county as well, give them away to somebody who's tribal, just so they give us a little bit of taxes and stuff. And then I guess we're going to have to look at taking some land around this region where they already have castles and stuff, so we can actually use that land ourselves because, yeah, tribal counties don't exactly do a lot for us. Oh, and we got additional taxes, so we're going to become a duke and then grant the second county away, just so maybe over time he can start paying me some money, basically. Ooh, and our liege wants to grant this guy as a vassal to me. You know what? I'll take it. It saves us another war. He does not like us, but that's fine. Now we're a duke. We, of course, get another slot for our men-at-arms. So let's think. What do we want? What do like most of the people around here have? Bowman, armored footman. Yeah, seems to be a lot of like heavy infantry. So I think I might just match it. Heavy infantry are always good to have. Okay, and we just got a claim on this guy's land and he's down to just 391 men. So we are now actually going to make our start in actually getting land down there. Hopefully. He's orthodox, so I guess he could get a holy order, but I doubt he can afford it. Maybe, actually. Yeah, there we go. We should have no problem now defeating his armies. It's going to take a while to siege, though. Nice. There we go. So we can take that, and we have made our start on actually getting some extra land that we can hold. So we can increase the development there and actually start getting our own taxes from there. But the problem's going to be, it's just, we are going to have to expand to a lot of these people who are much more powerful than me. And then once we have that, we need to break free from our liege and take on the Abbasid to now up to 10,000 men. Every time I look at them, their troop numbers literally double. I guess one thing that would be nice is if a crusade was won and then some Catholic ruler owned Jerusalem, we could only then fight them. I guess that would be pretty lucky, but we'll keep an eye on it. If any crusades happen, we'll try and keep an eye and see how it goes. I just started a war for this other county. I thought, I'm not going to show it. It's going to be easy, quite simple. And it was even saying we were going to win as we were marching towards them. But something happened and they just destroyed our army. It was literally saying we were going to win as well. We are going to have to call allies for that. We lost 2 council members as well in that battle. Both our vassals have been imprisoned. Oh, that's what it was then. They weren't murdered. Both our vassals were actually just imprisoned. That is brutal. We're going to need some support. This guy, what does he have? Bowman and pikeman. Why did he beat me? I do not know. We're up to 1,000 men now as well. As you can see, getting the extra county has been really helpful in actually building up our army. There we go. Our allies are almost here, so we're going to start going down again. Try and actually take this. It said this last time we were going to win, but then, yeah, we got wrecked. Yeah, they got massive battle advantage, crossing rivers and stuff like that, I believe it is. There's a little river there or somewhere. I think that may be a river. There we go. We've actually defeated their armies now, so all we got to do is siege, and there we go. So for now, that is like the easy part out of the way. That was like single counties. Everybody else... Ooh, this guy's losing a war. But yeah, everybody else in this area is kind of strong. I guess we could maybe aim for Georgia or Armenia. That could be like a kingdom for us to try and get. And once we're a king, maybe we can defeat our liege. But that's going to take some doing. He is not weak. He has 900 horse archers. I believe, yeah, we don't have horse lords. No, that would be nice though. Ooh, and one of our vassals died after a lengthy torture session. And the one I don't like survived because, you know, of course he did. Okay, that is super lucky. Our first attempt to get a claim over here, and we got a duchy claim against this guy. But as you can see, we have expanded a tiny bit. We haven't got much though. We are still struggling, but this guy does have quite a powerful ally, so we're going to be facing about 2,000 men. So hopefully with our allies' support, we can do this, and this would be major. I think if we get this, we move our capital here and make this our capital duchy, and then eventually see if we can get Georgia. And once we have that, maybe we can... Oh, they're now up to 15,000 men. What is going on? Oh yeah, they've taken like all of Egypt and everything. Yeah, they are scary. So I don't believe there's been a crusade yet, but hopefully soon that starts and they lose the crusade. But I don't see that happening. But I say, let's just go for it. We'll take the fame penalty. That's fine. I'm not going to go rushing into his land, but if we can catch his armies out before his allies get here, I will try it. Saying it's close. You know what? Let's just wait for our allies. It's not worth it. Okay, nice. They're all here. They are sieging some of our land, so we're going to march in. We have our allies' support, so if we lose, there's not really much we can do. Come on. This is going to be close. They are running, which is a good sign. Yeah, there we go. No problem whatsoever. Now, we're going to head straight for his capital. See if we can get a siege on that. Maybe capture him because he is only a child. So he will be in his capital. Oh, and we died in our sleep at just 58. I was not expecting that. So I haven't even sorted inheritance out. Did we lose anything? Our brother just had baronies. Okay, well, that's not too bad then. Hopefully, we can still win this war, but it's not looking too good right now. You know what? I'm going to build the... Oh, now we can have 3 out of 5. Oh, yeah, that is fine. That's because we got mustering grounds as well. So, yeah, we can get a way bigger army now. What we're going to do, we're going to get 2 units of onagers and just give them time to actually build up. You know what? Let's just take these 9. Anything will help as long as it gets us through there quicker. There we go. Not a slow siege anymore. So, there we are. We actually captured him this time. So, we can enforce that and... we have taken all of this. Now, we do have vassals there, which when I said I was going to make it my capital, I didn't consider. But I think we're probably powerful enough now to try and take on these 2 over here and try and take this whole region. What we can do is increase our crown authority and maybe see if we can revoke some of these titles. No, none of them will accept. Instead, maybe we just try and demand conversion of them all. Okay, we got 2 of them to accept. So hopefully over time, they will stop hating us and our realm may be somewhat stable. Okay, so I have maxed out my army and what I'm going to try now is revoke some of my vassals' titles, especially over here. This guy has 68% chance of accepting, so if they fight, hopefully our army is good enough to take our vassals down. And once we do that, we can revoke all the titles we want, actually get a duchy we want to hold for our capital, which is really important because all of our money at this point is literally just from being on our liege's council, which is, you know, not great. But... he accepted, no problem. So we're going to carry on. 15% chance. So yeah, he's probably going to stand up. There we go. And he stood up with this guy over here, which we don't really need his land, but I guess we're fighting him now. So they have brought 2,000 men. We do have an ally, I think, or not. Fair enough. Oh, these are not going to raise in time. Please, please, come on, raise. Oh, there we go. And he's locked into rushing us now. So he's going to have to suffer that loss, which is really big. We can go jump on his capital as well now. And with all the onagers we have, these sieges should be pretty fast. Yep, and there we go. We captured somebody, his daughter. There we go. So that is 100% on that one. And what we're going to do is just revoke this guy's titles. Now, because we have to take more than 1, we are going to get some tyranny, as you can see on the second one. 20 opinions lost from our tyranny, which, yeah, I wish that was taken off. I don't get why you can only take 1 at a time, but we'll ransom him away. And this other guy up here, we'll just let him go. Why not? And now all we need... oh, that is everything? Wait, how did he have 2 titles, actually? Because he did only have 1, right? His brother was incapable, though, so yeah, there we go. We died from a seizure, so we actually got both counties before we won that war. So actually, that worked out perfectly, and what we can do now, we are going to make this our capital. So this county down here, we're going to move our capital to, and this duchy is what we're going to try and build up. Yeah, I think if we are going to take down the Abbassids, as you can see, they are stupidly powerful. They are losing a war, though, but it's not his war, so I guess that doesn't really matter. They have 12,000 men, which is a lot. I believe that probably makes them the most powerful by, like, quite a big margin right now. Yeah. So that is who we got to fight. The most powerful person on Earth. Great. Oh, and there we go. 400 gold. So create the Kingdom of Georgia. We are now Khan Yamir of Georgia. The courts on this side of the world are so much nicer than the ones in Europe. Like, it's not even close. But... with that, we now get more men-at-arms, an extra slot anyway, so we can build them up, and now we have to prepare for independence, which, yeah, I'm not looking forward to. So what we're going to do now is, if we look at the duchy map, we hold most of this duchy and some of this one, and the duchy capital is right here. So if we can take that off these guys over here, we'll hold 2 capitals that we can build up, and it should generate some decent income. So that's what we're going to try. We don't need a claim either because we got ducal conquests. So we can actually use that to take this county. We do need a lot of prestige, but I'm not too bothered about prestige penalties. Our army's pretty good now. We're making decent money for our domain as well. Now we've actually got a duchy together, which that's why it was so important. Otherwise, we had all these spread out counties that were just not doing us any favors. But now we can actually consolidate our power. One day, take these on. So you know what? Let's just go for it. This guy as well was so much more powerful than me at the start as well. He was like the dreaded one. He went to war with me for that county. It would have been an instant game over. So luckily, that didn't happen. Oh, okay, there we go. I was a bit worried because they joined up with their allies, but we took their capital, and rather than coming to fight us or anything when we were on our own, they just kind of went to siege a random county. Like, the AI in CK3 is not bad, but one thing I don't understand is, like, when you're fighting a guy and he has one single county and he goes to siege your land rather than defend and stuff like that, it just makes no sense. But you know what? It is what it is. But now what we can do, we're going to hold this county for ourselves. And as you can see, duchy capital. So it hopefully can be built up to be, you know, quite a decent county for us. And this will probably be the land we hold for the game, and maybe until we get Jerusalem and we switch to holding that ourselves. Oh, and finally, we have had a son and heir. That is our 8th child. Problem is, we are 54. So, you know, it's not a great time to, you know, finally have your heir. So we're going to have to try and stay alive for quite a while longer. So what I'm doing right now, I'm just trying to wait for some time and see, once we get household soldiers, which it says 50 years, but we should be able to get a little bit quicker than that, hopefully. Once we get that, build out our army fully, and then I think we go to war for Jerusalem. What I'm going to do as well, if a good opportunity arises, we are going to take the time now for independence. So we're going to see if any factions start, get pretty powerful. If they do, we're going to jump straight in there and go for it. And as you can see, a lot of my men-at-arms, they're stationed in buildings that boost them. So these heavy infantry, they are size 6 out of 5 because one of our accolades, secondary attributes, allowed us to do that. And if you build it and then lose that accolade, you still keep the men. So that's been really useful. But as you can see, plus 12 additional damage. And we're going to see what we can get that up to. And as well, yeah, we're going to do little wars for some nice counties. Maybe nothing major. I was going to try and get a duchy claim against these, but they didn't have the duchy I wanted. So we're just going to do a few county claims here and there, just to expand a little bit, although I doubt that'll be very helpful. Oh, and there we are. We died at 61 of old age. So we only lived till our son was 7, which is not ideal at all. But our army is pretty powerful, so I'm not too worried about too much just yet anyway. Yeah, these guys, they like lose loads of land, get it all back, lose loads of land, get it all back, face 500 factions, somehow unite itself again. I don't know what is going on, but they are being just extremely lucky. They keep staying together, which is very bad news for us, but they just pick up another duchy claim, which is nice. So I think we'll go straight in for that, although he is very powerful. His ally is busy in their own war, so I think he should be on his own. I doubt his ally's going to send his men to help us. He'll probably retreat from his ally's war, which hopefully makes the other war drag out longer for them. So I think this is our best chance now to get in here, pick up a nice extra chunk of land. Yeah, they're not exactly doing a lot right now. They didn't really stop us sieging, and the armies just got destroyed. So we only need 5% more. So if we can rush one more siege, that should be over as long as we can siege quicker than them. There we go. So that is another duchy now. Things are going great for us, right? We will have a vassal who does hate us. I guess we can eventually try and revoke his title. He won't be converted, which makes sense. So we're just going to leave him there. He will join factions. Let's just hope he doesn't cause too much of a problem for us. So what I'm doing right now, we're almost about to get household soldiers. So what I'm doing, constantly murdering this guy. I mean, I've only just started, but my plan's going to be to just keep on murdering and murdering and murdering the current rulers. Then hopefully, by the time it comes to our war, they may have split up just a little bit, which will be very helpful for me because they're just so powerful. And there we are. That is one of them gone. So we just need to keep doing this now. Every time someone goes on the throne, to try to murder them. And I think because they recently got the throne, people don't like them. So loads of people just join straight away. So this may work quite well for us. There we go. And with household soldiers now, we can just start increasing all our men-at-arms. Try and get a really, really powerful army. Hopefully they haven't unlocked it yet. No, they haven't. So we may be able to beat them here because most of the armies, well, then again, it's not really, is it? They only have 5,000 levies. You know what? We're going to try and make a claim, see if we can get a duchy claim on Jerusalem, which would be massive for us, and then just see what we can do. We're still not independent. I have been trying to do a dissolution faction, but nobody's coming to help me because rather than independent, if we do independent, he could still attack us. At least if we destroy the main title, he's not going to be able to do that. Okay, so this is just not working anymore. We killed a couple of them. Then this guy got the throne. Everybody loves him. So that plan failed. Ooh, okay. So we can now pick up a claim on all of Jerusalem. 168 gold. problem is I don't think we can do it. Like, it doesn't matter if we are a vassal still. We can become independent after we have Jerusalem. But the problem's going to be just defeating these guys. They are so powerful. Now, this claim is unpressed. So if we get old and we still haven't had a chance to press it, we're going to give it a go. But for now, I'm just going to save up a little bit of money. If we can save up some money, we got some money behind us when we go to war. And that may give us the edge if they run out of money and we don't. Ooh, well, I wish I could help. We did manage. Oh, okay, let me explain. We died, of course. Lost our claim on Jerusalem. We just died from our wounds. Great. Completely unexpected, so I didn't push my claim to get a pressed claim so it'd pass on. So we are trying to get another one. Our court chaplain is amazing, so hopefully, yeah, that shouldn't take too long. But he is facing a dissolution war with 15,000 men, which could be huge for us. Because I think, you know what, at this point, I think we can take him on. If we look at our army, 6,000 men, only 2,000 levies. The rest of them men-at-arms. 1,600 armored footmen. 1,600 shomers. I don't know. Look at that. It's not actually that great, especially when it's not 15,000. He just ended up with a lot of levies. So I think once we get that claim, it is time to go for Jerusalem and hopefully win. We have married here, because that got us a claim with these guys over here. They had 5,000 men. It's now down to 3,000. So, you know, not as good as it was. We were trying to murder the current liege, but I think he's having enough troubles. Let's just leave it and hope this dissolution war wins. That would be absolutely massive for us. So I think, yeah, our murdering has actually caused this. So it was definitely a good plan. As long as it works. Oh, no, he's winning. Why is he winning so much? Are they not Oh, no. It's not going to work. Oh, and we got the claim on Jerusalem. So this dissolution war would be massive for us. Please don't win. How is he winning so easily? I mean, do you want an alliance? No, I would literally help you, and we could probably win. Ooh, oh, this is so intense. We are going to be watching this intense. This changes everything. Ooh, and Novgorod won an alliance. We will definitely take that. Yeah, this could change everything. And the allies just got called to their own war, so that's going to help us. I've never before so intensely watched an AI battle. They're starting to lose. Yeah, okay. Turns out the war just disappeared. For some reason, they must have got a white piece. Why would they white piece that? They were literally about to win. I say, you know what? Let's just go for it. We have a pretty good army. Don't have a lot of money, though, which, yeah, could cause us to lose this. But I say we just got to go for it. At least if we lose, we'll still have the pressed claim in our next life. We're going to invite both our sisters back to court. Maybe see if we can marry them off and maybe pick up an alliance. Ooh. So these guys down here, yeah, they consider each other evil and hostile, but they are willing to take marriages. I say, let's make that. That is huge for us. And for our other sister, can we pick up anything else? I think maybe it's because we're more powerful now. Like, outside rulers are starting to consider marriages. It does seem to be more down here in India. Everywhere else not bothered. Like, Europe will not even consider an alliance with us. But there's no one else good for her. So, let's go for our claim on Jerusalem. Can we do it? Being blackmailed. Cool. Call both our allies. They both accept. Although, I think our army may be good enough to do this. His army is not very good. It looks threatening because of the amount of men he has. But realistically, he only has mostly levies. So we'll see. This is so important. We're losing 20 gold per month. We'll pick up war profit here. Doesn't really help. We are going to go into debt really quick. And there's not really much we can do about it. But let's just see what happens. But I say, let's just jump there and start sieging, right? He's up to 10,000 men. He does have his ally with him, but his ally's in his own war. This could backfire, but if we can siege a castle really quickly, we'll have a bit where we can defend from. So let's do that. Our allies they're going to take a little while. They're both quite far away. Let's just keep sieging. I mean, siege as much as we can. I don't see his army, so let's take advantage of this. Because we are going to need supplies quite fast. So the more land we get now, the more we can supply from. And the more counties where we get the defender bonus, not them. But yeah, we might be able to get the whole war target here. But if we see the armies, we are going to retreat to some land we have sieged. 2 more counties, we have the full war target. I don't quite know what he's doing. Maybe his armies were busy over here, so they're taking a while to get back. But I am worried that this is going to go so well at the start. And then as soon as he gets back... Ooh, okay. As soon as he gets back, we're going to be in trouble. But you know what? Let's go for the full war target. 2 more counties. Okay, there they are. Right, we need our allies to stop sieging and come with us. For some reason, my allies do not want to help. Why? I don't know. Okay, they are following us now. I think we just got to go for it, right? Do we have someone good leading the armies? Not really. But it's better to take the fight while we're not in debt yet because we don't have the in-debt debuff. Oh, but they're 3 years in debt. Ooh, okay. I didn't notice that before. We got the defensive buildings, like I was saying. So This could be it. As long as the other army doesn't change it, I think we can actually win this. Look at that. So, a 66%. We killed 2,400 of them. Some of our allies are starving. I wish they would, like, you know, get supplies or something, but they're not. I'm just going to keep going in for battle now. Try and just keep cutting down their men. Another 2,000 dead. Our allies did just lose a battle. We're going to go straight back in and try and avenge that. Yeah, I think we might have done this on our own, to be honest with you. Our allies are not really being helpful. They're just being a pain. Oh, we're 97% actually. So if we can rush a siege on one more county, I'm going to let that battle happen and siege this. Yes, there we go. Oh, no. Okay, that would have won if we sieged it quicker than they lost that battle. That may have cost us this. As soon as they're back, though, yeah, let's go for a fight here and see if we can win this. Let's go win one more battle. Get that battle score back. I think if we win this battle, we should win. Yes, there we go. The Georgian claim on Palestine. Wait, it was all of Jerusalem, though. Yes, it was all of Jerusalem. So, if we check, restore Israel. Oh, God. I thought the Duchy of Jerusalem would be everything. Apparently, no. We have got to get a little bit more. But we do actually rule Jerusalem now. So what we can do is... What we need to do, we need the faith in Jerusalem to be of our faith and get the rest of that land. Yeah, some of these vassals are very, very powerful. Luckily, in that war, we didn't go into debt much, but the land we need to get, I don't think it'll be too bad, hopefully. I mean, a few more counties basically is all that we need. And I feel like now we've beaten their armies once, we should have no problem beating them again. Oh, renewed jihad. Please. Please not me. I beg. We just need to do this, please. Oh, so I was just getting a claim on this county. I don't know if you noticed, but the empire just disappeared. So his vassals were not happy in the slightest that he lost at them by the looks of things. That could have happened 2 minutes ago. That would have been great for me. But you know what? I'll take it now because that makes the rest of this much easier for us. Oh, and also, my liege is now facing a dissolution war, which is about to lose. So we are going to go independent. So we are losing money because we're not on his council anymore, which is not great. But let's extort subjects, get our money up, and let's just go ahead with picking up the rest of these counties. I mean, we should hopefully be able to do this. Our army is rebuilt just like that. And now with all of that taken, the rest of this should be ticked off. The main thing we need now is Jerusalem to be rabbinic, which is only going to take 5 years thanks to this guy with 29 learning. Okay, and finally, you are known for the dedication to your faith, so we can restore Israel. Finally, I don't think you understand. Getting illustrious and devoted servants seem to be the hardest thing. We were in debt and factions were not very happy with me. But the most important thing, the Exodus will finally end. The promised land. With Jerusalem and the promised land under Jewish control, the time is ripe for the creation of a united monarchy named Israel. So there we go. But like you might already know, I've been doing this for like a year. I'm trying to do all the unique decisions in CK3. So this was one of them. And like I said, someone did recommend it in the comments. So if you have any other recommendations of what I can try, please let me know in the comments. Also, don't forget to download World of Tanks for free using my link in the description. I'm going to end the video there, so thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'm going to end the video with a massive thank you to all the channel members, such as Zerhamus. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.